Did you see the judge who put the vague threat they received from a Trump supporter in the intro to their ruling against Trump? Insanely based. Oh, is this the federal ruling? Judge William Young, a Reagan appointee, delivered the most scathing legal rebuke of the Trump era. Okay. Get our editorialization. Ruling that Trump and his cabinets illegally targeted pro-Palestinian students for deportation to strike fear into First Amendment protesters. Yes. Yeah, this was actually a pretty significant ruling, if I'm not mistaken. For all these reasons, the court finds as fact and concludes as matter of law that Secretaries Noem and Rubio and their several agents and subordinates acted in concert to misuse the sweeping powers of their respective offices to target non-citizen, pro-Palestinians for deportation primarily on account of their First Amendment-protected political speech. They did so in order to strike fear into similarly situated non-citizen pro-Palestinian individuals, proactively and effectively curbing lawful pro-Palestinian speech and intentionally denying such individuals, including the plaintiffs here, the freedom of speech that is their right. Remember, by the way, that like the position the Trump administration has on this unambiguously is that non-citizens don't have constitutional rights. They have said this multiple times, including cabinet members. Just like an unimaginably treasonous thing to say, but you know, we are where we are. Moreover, the effect of these targeted deportation proceedings continues unconstitutionally to chill freedom of speech to this day. And the ruling's first page included an excerpt from a threat delivered to the judge. This is the highest degree of literacy you would expect from a Trump supporter. Trump has pardons and tanks. What do you have? Dear Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous, alone I have nothing but my sense of duty. Together, we, the people of the United States, you and me, have our magnificent Constitution. Here's how that works out in a specific case. Okay. All right. We're being a little silly with it. Okay. All right. Okay. An ellipsis with 4 dots. I mean, when I call them illiterates, I'm not joking. I would not at all be surprised if a significant number of Trump supporters were functionally illiterate. A lot of Americans are. I have a feeling it's weighted towards them, considering the educational gap. God damn, though. Let me find the, I thought it was on the front page of AP News. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. I was looking for it for a second. I thought I saw it on the front page. It's been shifted down. Judge finds the Trump administration unconstitutionally targeted non-citizens over Gaza war protests. So what does this mean in practice? These protesters are going to have to individually sue the U.S. government? This case, perhaps the most important ever to fall within the jurisdiction of this district court, squarely presents the issue whether non-citizens lawfully present here in the United States have the same free speech rights as the rest of us. The court answers this constitutional question unequivocally, yes, they do. The Department of Homeland Security did not immediately respond to requests for comment. I mean, they're going to appeal it. Obviously, they're going to appeal it. What's the point of civil liberties if governments can violate your rights and only face judgment after the fact? Well, in the before times, you're not going to believe this. We used to have something called a federal injunction, but the Supreme Court decided that it was unfair for a judge to be able to stop the government from doing things that it's found to be illegal. So we don't have that anymore. Yeah, unfair to one specific person. Precisely. White House says 100K H-1B visa fee won't apply to existing holders. Dude, they're backing off so much here. Jesus Christ. They flip-flop between doing what they want and the corpos being like, okay, that's enough, bunny. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a little while before any consequences can even come of this. That's only for the H-1B1 visa, which is for, like, Chile and the Philippines. It says H-1B here. H-1B visas, H-1B visas. No, I'm pretty sure it's just general H-1B visas. I can imagine they don't care about winning or losing this case because they just appeal it to the Supreme Court. Matt, listen, okay, we're still in for a rough one. The next round of Supreme Court decisions is probably going to be fucked up. Remember yesterday, Clarence Thomas, we read? Well, he didn't say it yesterday. He said it a little while ago. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't expect the next batch of rulings to necessarily follow jurisprudence. And one of those rulings is looking at Obergefell. Whatever. I'm already gay married in my heart. They can't take it away from me.